Hey everyone, Lensmanos here, and welcome to another first look video. This time, it's Derelict Void. Derelict Void came out on the 19th of March 2021. It is developed and published by Sterling Games. It's a resource and base management game with a little bit of a twist. I found it very, very difficult to play. I tend to not get very far. I've played it for a bit. There has been an update. I haven't played it since the update, but I've had this for a week or two, and yeah, a little bit apologetic here that I haven't got this out earlier, but here we go. So let's hit new game. So we'll go through the tutorial sort of pages and stuff, and that way you can understand what's going on. All right. We suspect that it was some sort of accident. A wormhole collapsed, tearing random objects all around us into some new place. We are now drifting around some unknown star. We are not the only ones here. There are distress signals and transmissions from the remnants of what was the local government. Within our own good ship, we have just finished patching together what we can and picking ourselves up. We can count ourselves fortunate to have an engine. Supplies are low. I'm going to continue reading the status report. So this just gives you an indication of the WASD, and you've got rotation Q&E. Yep. There's play, pause, etc. up here where you just mouse up the top. Very good. And then you've got, but expand this, we've got all our resources here. And then it tells you how much you've got, how many hours you've got left, and what you're using. So all of it is here, and how bad things are getting is this little graph. Once you start getting short on particular resources, you'll see it's a little bit hard to read it. There's a little arrow here. Once it gets down into the orange here, we'll start getting orange borders on the side of our screens here. And once it hits red, same thing, red borders. All right. So yeah, as I said, it is a bit of a base builder. You can scavenge factories and storage buildings and stuff and put them into your ship. And yeah, factories, as it says here, 3 types of different buildings: factories, storage buildings, and amenity buildings. Factories provide resources necessary for survival, so oxygen, water, and food. Storage buildings just store stuff, that's pretty standard. And amenities, they provide a boost to your population's morale, as you can read there. Some buildings have parts missing. Buildings will not function when they lack any parts. Parts must be salvaged from identical buildings. There's a little toolbar thing which is down here, and I think it pops up through the middle. I think it's actually here when you're playing. That you can, when you select a building, you can salvage parts and turn it on and off, etc., etc. Traveling. So we can travel around. The idea is that you travel to different locations and gather resources to keep you going. And once we start flying, you'll see what I mean. So we are currently playing. Let's accelerate. Don't do that. Spacebar, play, pause. Okay, what we can do is we can travel. So this is the travel page. Resources must be gathered by traveling to different locations. Travel destinations will be made available to you when you click on the travel button, which I just did. It's worth taking into consideration the fuel required, time required, and whether any resources are detected when selecting a travel destination. Containers may have resources, hulls may contain buildings. Then once you've selected your destination, you select how to fuel yourself and how fast you want to get there, basically. Under engine settings, you're able to throttle your engine from maximum efficiency here, which means less fuel required, takes more time, to minimum efficiency, more fuel, but you get there quicker. So you can see here we've got, this is less efficient, this is more efficient. So 146% efficiency, 12%. But instead of 9 hours or 8 hours, it takes 4 hours. And then fuel conversion. Once you've selected your preferred engine setting, you'll have the opportunity to convert the resources you have on hand into fuel by either using the sliders or pressing the buttons next to the sliders. This one here, I think. Once you got enough, you'll go. So at the moment we have a little of everything. Most stuff can be used as fuel. Hydrogen's good for fuel. But this is where we get to going. So if I hit this, these are the things that we can go to. We have 60 hours of food, 57 of water. And we need to go and collect resources. So we've got 4 destinations here. This is going to take us 8 hours, 9, 9, 7. So we've got 4 days of oxygen. This one has food in it. Food, we've got 60 hours. It probably wouldn't hurt to go for the food. And then we also need to work on some of these other pieces that you can add onto your hull. So let's go to the food one. Okay, it's going to take us 9 hours, 226 fuel. So if I do that, it'll add the amount of fuel we required, and we can hit confirm and travel. And then it's 9 hours, but I do need to unpause the game. The time is now happening and things are moving. You can zoom out just a touch. We can rotate our view. Mouse wheel as well. So I'm holding down the mouse wheel. Alright. We are sending our pilot, Mischief, to catch the container. It rapidly closes as our shuttle does a burn to intercept. Let's just, like... It's a lot of hydrogen though. It's fine. We got 75 food, that's cool. So that's going to add up to 5 days. We've gone from 50 hours to 5 days, that's decent. Okay, so pause again, and we can select different parts of the machine here and of our ship and get some info. So water is our next thing we really need to try and find. Hydrogen detected, unknown resources detected. Or do we just do the 6 hours to the hull? Let's do this one. I'm going to use organics. Or is that... Wastewater's a good one, right? You can get rid of all their... Whoop. Get rid of the wastewater. Actually, I think this is new from the last time I played. And then let's add the hydrogen. And unpause. And we will fly to the drifting junction. Okay. Okay, we've arrived at our first hull destination. Once you accept the arrival report upon reaching a destination, you'll have the opportunity to select which segment and port of the ship you would like to dock the new hull to. Adjust the hull position, you can see in the background it's happening. And click to dock. And apparently we can move it later. We can detach it. So yeah, we can dump it if we don't need it anymore. And auto explore, which is cool. When we first dock a hull, not much is visible in the hull. Buildings need to be explored in order for the rest of the hull to become visible. Resources may be found in storage buildings and factories may be present as well. The Enable Auto Explore button will enable our crew to explore all buildings in the selected hull. Crew are assigned to building and hull actions. They can be viewed at the top right of the screen, so up here. We have 2 crew available to begin with. If there are more than 2 building hull actions queued up under active events, the third action will appear but not have a crew assigned to it. Okay. So I'm going to drop it here. I'm going to pause. And then we can click on here. And let's do the auto. So we're exploring the liquid storage. It's going to take them 4 hours. So I'm just going to let them do this. And again, I don't know how far through I'll get before I die again. Okay. What did they find in liquid storage? We got some wastewater and some water. So water's good. We're back up to 41 hours. Wastewater Not exciting, but so they'll keep looking around. So we now got 2 people in there working. They're searching this in a warehouse and a residential complex. 48 organics. So what we can do here, we can't move this guy. What else we got? We got a residential complex. So I don't know if we can move any of this stuff. 30 hours of water left. Okay, so we're starting to get low on water. I need to see what we can do. Okay, what do we got? Select the building, select reposition, rotate it, and move it. So to relocate buildings, you can do so selecting the building you wish to relocate. And then we can salvage parts. So if we don't want it, we can pull stuff out of it. Okay, so let's pause again. What have we got in here? We've got water treatment. I don't have water treatment in here. It converts carbon and wastewater to water and organics. I reckon we take that and drop it into our ship. Doesn't fit in there, does it? Drop it there. What is this one? We have a liquid storage. Can't be moved. I'm guessing these things we can't do anything with. But that one we could. It's going to take them 5 hours. We probably need to get underway. It's going to cost us more to do it, but we need water. CO2 scrub parts detected. That'll help with oxygen. Offering emergency supplies. We could try this one. Water detected. We've got to do this. Pull some organics. A little bit of CO2, which is going to take some oxygen away. We don't have a lot. Okay. Home and travel. So we're moving, and they're moving this water treatment thing. Once we've done that, I might just disconnect this platform. It's got housing though. Do I need it? Nice if I can move it. Got 3 residential complexes on here. A warehouse. We disconnect it. Gone. Okay. A lot of hydrogen. Didn't get it. A group of volunteers have brought to our attention they are willing to train at performing crew activities. Their families could get extra rations. This training would be expensive, taking the time of existing crew about 2 days, and the ration price. No. No, we've got no water. 17 hours of water. I need to find some more water. So that was bad. I should have used the thing. Let's go here. Go to the asteroid. Morale's dipping low. We're running low on water. I need water. Oh, we got food. I don't need food. Are you working? 2 of 3 parts. So we're missing a part of the water treatment, which is unfortunate. Carbon, food, oxygen. I don't need any of them. Don't need any of them. We're not going to last. We've got 9 hours of water. Asteroid with active comms. I'm going here, and then we're going to make it. 7 hours. I'm probably not going to make it anyway, right? So let's just do it. So you can see how it's, yeah, it's interesting, and you can see how many times you may fail while playing. Lock the door. Let's just hack it. 400 water. Wow. Alright, 400 water, 50 food, 500 oxygen, 40 hydrogen, 24 organics. So we now have 7 days of food, 60 hours of water, so we're still low on water. Everything else is okay. Let's pause, take a look around. So water's still our issue. Let's go to this one here. And 8 hours, less the better. Oh, expensive, right? 9% of our oxygen. Or 20% of hydrogen. Now you can have all the wastewater. And yeah, that's fine. Let's go. We'll check out this next one. Morale is low. Okay, there's a former gate. This is former gate colonial authority. You're receiving this message. You're aware that some sort of spontaneous spatial translation event has occurred. Simultaneously announce the formation of a provisional system authority and a state of emergency. Please do not panic. Please forward ship manifests and damage reports. We begin coordination of relief and rescue operations. Okay, we'll go to this asteroid mine. And then we'll have to try and find some hulls so we can get our wastewater plant running. Take 3 hours. Let's do it. Can't do anything. 400 water, 40 food. Crew reports that a cache of water has been located along with a small container of fresh food and signs of recent habitation. There's also a tunnel that is blocked by debris. Interestingly, the active signals being picked up are from a deeper inside the rock. Do we do it? We've got the 400 water. Let's do it. What's the worst that could happen? They break out and kill us all. It's 8 hours. We're okay. If we didn't have this backup, we would probably not do this. Team reports encountering a small group of people led by an engineer who goes by whatever that is. Claimed to be freelance engineering team who were present to perform repairs. Given the loss of their ship, they request permission to board. Cool. Imperative for us to ensure that adequate housing is available for incoming refugees. If a population greatly exceeds the housing capacity available, this may give rise to homelessness and decrease morale. Okay, I think I'm gonna pause. We're okay. We have 2 more spots. So we're going to need to find some stuff. Let's look around. Unknown drifting object, speeding container. We could do. Let's travel to this one. What have we got? Let's use some of the organics. Unpause. Having more people on board is gonna help, I think. Oh, we've got some. Attention fellow event survivors, this is concerned anonymous present in gate station. Some of us here are concerned not enough information has been getting out. In short, this station is in a bad state. The event caused major damage. Several station block modules are simply gone. Might be weeks before we get the station system stabilised. The provisional government has good intentions, but is currently over its head with what is happening on station alone. Anyone out there waiting for rescue, we are going to need You are going to need to help yourself, or coordinate with other ships out there if you cannot. On the upside, there are several thousand of you out there who were able to phone home at least. Okay, we're almost there, and then I'm going to pause and we'll have a look at this guy. It's broken. Secure the container. Got some food. This has a little repair symbol on it. I'm not sure what that means. Or is that over this? Oh yeah, that's over this. Alright, well we need to find floating hole. Let's go here. You can have the CO2. Eventually we'll get some sort of thing to process CO2 back into oxygen. This is just carbon and wastewater. Water and organics, so we need that extra part of water treatment. This is probably the longest I've actually survived playing the game. Okay. I'm going to dock it, we're going to investigate it. Looking in the gas storage, the bio-oxidizer. We received a sudden message to our communication systems. We are a starving group inbound to your location in a small shuttle. Got 8 days of food, but I don't have the space to hold them. Whatever. I've got too many people now, probably. Got 200 oxygen, that's good. Proposal has been brought forward by the engineer who we recently rescued. They claim that it is possible to upgrade the engine with hardware that should be possible to scavenge. Our own engineers say this plan is unconventional, but agree it's feasible. Sensors have been informed of what to look for. If we can pull this project off, it will greatly increase the mass we can reasonably travel with. Still looking. Gas storage can't be moved. We can take this guy. Let's rotate him and drop him there. This is rubble. We're looking through the rubble. 80 carbon and 5 food. Sure. Don't know what the rest of this stuff is. We're still looking. That's been moved and we just need an extra part. Be nice if I could move this. I don't think I can. It's interesting because... No. Go away. I can't do it twice. I've got too many people now, right? Nope. Oh no, we've got the extra one. I'm going to have to leave this thing on. For now. Pause. Otherwise we've got too many people. That means we are heavy. If I dump the hull, we don't have enough space. I can't seem to move this guy. Can I build it all? What if I reposition you to here? I don't know what that does for me in terms of movement, but we'll see. Okay, let's have a look. Important destination, apparently. Here we go. Let's go to this one. Oh, water's low. I should have gone somewhere with water. Oh, whoops. That was bad. Morale is dropping. I think I need to probably ditch this. Not good. Need to make water. Need parts for water. 16 hours of water left. How did I lose all my water? I swear I had more than that. Someone is apparently pretty depressed by our situation. Yeah, we're all gonna die. let us move here. $10. All the CO2. All the wastewater. Hopefully they find some water in here or we're stuffed. Bridge crew sits in grim silence, monitoring growing unrest on the ship. Suddenly, with a click, the door unlocks and the head of security excitedly walks in. No control of people much longer. Are we going to be able to turn this situation around? There is hope. I can negotiate to buy some time. That one'll do. We're gonna die in 4 anyway. As we reached our travel destination, report came from the engine room. So for us, they threw scrap at the engine. Found it buried in the warehouse under the goods. A neural beam injector was already carefully boxed up, ready for transport. We have like 1 hour. I think we're dead. We are done. Warehouse, 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 warehouse. That's it. Game over, my friends. So if you think you can do, if you think you can get through the game better than I could, go and grab it on Steam. Links will be down below. For now, that's the end of this. Yeah, we ran out of water. So thanks everyone for watching. Comments below. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye now.